Welcome to Sad Lobster, where emotions find their voice. Today, we delve into a tragic Reddit story and compare it to an AI-generated tale. Explore the depths of human experience and witness the power of AI storytelling. Join us for an emotional journey that transcends boundaries. Let's start with the Reddit post.
I was taking the trash out when I witnessed something truly horrible. It was a fine Saturday morning. Everyone was outside in their yards, enjoying the day. Kids playing in the sprinklers, neighbors tending to gardens or working on their cars. A generally peaceful day. A neighbor 2 houses down from me opened their front door, and a little dachshund puppy ran out the door and towards the street. The family of 2 little girls and a father ran after it. Unfortunately, a van was coming up the street towards my house and ran over the little puppy. The woman inside the van could not have possibly seen it in time. It was so small and so quick. I was facing the incident when it happened, so I saw the whole thing. What I witnessed was the dog running under the van just as the front right tire rolled over its torso with a horrible crunch. The van jostled sideways as the back tire continued. The woman driving stopped the vehicle right in front of my house and got out. Everyone just stood there as silence, looking at the dog. It was twitching and got even worse. The legs started kicking wildly as blood oozed out of it. I assume it was the brain firing off its last synaptic chorus. Because it was kicking in a pool of blood, it started spinning in a circle, a horrifying display, like a bloody helicopter. No one could look away, no one could say anything. After what seemed like forever, the body finally stopped. The woman in the van went into the house as the father ushered his 2 daughters inside. I assumed she was going to speak to the girls, probably offer a replacement dog. The rest of us put down what we were doing as the father returned with a garbage bag to collect the body. As I was returning back to my house, he was hosing the blood off the street. No one went back outside for the rest of that afternoon.
And now the ChatGPT version of the story.
The air was thick with tranquility on that fateful Saturday morning as the neighborhood reveled in the stillness of the day. Life unfolded harmoniously as children played and neighbors tended to their daily routines. Yet, amidst this serene backdrop, tragedy struck. A door swung open 2 houses down, releasing a tiny dachshund puppy into the world. Ignorant of the impending calamity, it sprinted towards the street, its joyful spirit propelling it forward. In a cruel twist of fate, a van approached, its driver oblivious to the fragile life in its path. Time slowed to a crawl as the puppy's desperate dash intersected with the van's unyielding tires. A sickening crunch echoed through the air, its resonance shattering the peaceful ambiance. Blood stained the pavement, mingling with the puppy's convulsive twitches, a poignant symphony of torment. The van's driver, confronted by the devastating consequence of a momentary lapse in attention, recoiled in shock and guilt. Overwhelmed by the weight of the tragedy, she retreated, leaving behind a community paralyzed by grief. Yet, a father, his heart shattered, stepped forward to collect the lifeless body, tenderly cradling what remained of the precious soul. As dusk descended, a silence enveloped the once vibrant neighborhood. A heaviness settled upon the hearts of all who had witnessed the gruesome scene. Bloodstains were washed away, but the memory of the puppy's anguish lingered, staining the collective consciousness of the community. From that moment onward, the atmosphere grew suffocating, devoid of the usual laughter and mirth. The loss of innocence cast a shadow over the remaining hours, extinguishing any semblance of joy that once permeated the streets. The sorrowful incident became etched into the fabric of their lives, a constant reminder of life's fragility and the inherent darkness that could overshadow even the brightest of days. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the neighborhood retreated into their homes, haunted by the tragic spectacle they had witnessed. In their solitude, they grappled with their shared grief, mourning the untimely demise of a life that had touched their souls, forever altering their collective experience of peace and serenity.
Concluding this heart-wrenching journey, we explored the tragedy that unfolded on a peaceful Saturday morning, forever leaving a scar on a once harmonious neighborhood. The raw emotions, the suffocating sorrow, and the haunting aftermath will forever resonate within our hearts. Now, it's time for you to compare and rate this story with the original post created by the compassionate minds of Reddit members. Join us in the next video as we delve into a world where imagination meets reality. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.